Hi guys, this is Jim, and today I'm going to be doing a little instruction on how to encode DVDs for your personal playback device, whether that be an iPod, iPhone, Android device, whatever. To do this, you're going to need VLC and Handbrake. Handbrake does require VLC in order to read DVDs, so you have to use VLC for this. I'm using a Mac today, but this all works just the same on a Windows or Linux box. So let's get our stuff open. I need VLC, and I need Handbrake. So we get things open, and we have some things in the queue which we want to empty because they're wrong. Cancel this. We want to scan our disk for all of our titles. So let's go to the DVD and just open it and scan it now. We also need to get some information from the disk, which we can do using VLC. So we want to open that. Okay, now we have the disk scanned, and we also have the disk loaded up in VLC. Now we want to do some setup on this so that we actually get the Japanese audio track and all full English subtitles. We'll go back to the main menu. We'll also see Churuya-san. So we pull up the episodes. There are 6 episodes on this disc. So let's just go to episode 1. Pause the video because we're not going to watch it right now. And instead, let's get some information. First, I need the title and chapter. This is going to be Title 11 and Chapter 1 through 6. The 7th chapter is going to be empty. I also need to know that the subtitle track is subtitle track 1 and that the video track, the audio track is going to be track 2. So I come over here into Handbrake and I say title is going to need to be the 11th title, and I only want the first chapter, because I'm only going to get 1 chapter. I could do all 7 if I wanted to combine everything together, but I don't. I do, however, want to make some adjustments to the video. For one, I want to ensure I have it set up for the iPhone. If I set this up for the iPad, it will certainly be compatible with everything else, and that might actually be a better option. After all, iTunes will handle everything else when importing it from there. Now, I also want to ensure that I have the right title, title for this episode. Since I am only doing the first episode, it would be wise to actually call it Episode 1. So let's call it Episode 1. We also want to make sure that the audio track is indeed Japanese, and that the subtitle track we use is going to be the first subtitle track. After all, we have the first subtitle track. If you want this to be soft subbed, you can unselect this, but in my experience, mobile devices have a spotty record of supporting soft subs, so we're going to burn this in. Additionally, we want to make sure everything is good on our audio quality. It's H.264, MP4 file. We'll probably also want to throw in iPod 5 support, just to cover all of our bases. So, now that we've got all that together, we've only selected the first episode, we could start this now if we really wanted to, but we could also add this to the queue. Now we could also go through, say episode 2, say chapter 2, fix this to say episode 2, add that to the queue. We could show the queue. We could do this for all 6 episodes on this disc, remembering that the 7th chapter is empty. Before we start, I want to make sure that we have all of our options correct. We have it in MP4 H.264. We have English subtitles burned in, and we have the Japanese audio track. Now, we actually can just start the queue, and from there, it'll take a few minutes, depending on your computer. I mean, I'm currently using a 2010 MacBook, so this shouldn't take too long. Older computers will take quite a bit longer. Now, our encoding is done. And we can go into our file explorer and we can see we have 2 episodes of Nyoron encoded. And of course it's going to play quite nicely. You can also do this for ill-gotten files off the internet using that as your source instead of using a DVD. It would work in much the same way. That's it. And we can just now take these files, drop them into iTunes, put them on an iPad, or drop them onto an Android device, or whatever you want to do with them. Just please don't upload them because that's piracy and we don't want to encourage that around here. So that's it. That's how you convert your stuff to iPad format and get it onto whatever mobile device you want. This has been Jim and Sonia. I will see you tomorrow.